I'm back? Yes. Okay. There I am. Church of Vows. Giant turtle. And here we go. Let's see if this works. Let's atone. I'm atoning over here. You don't need absolution. Okay, that's what it does. That's what it does. That's what it fucking does.
Greetings.
Oh my goodness, I'm so happy. Study sorcery. I already know those, but it doesn't give you any buffs. God's
Oh,
prayer
what
book.
have we? Very well, let us. Heresy is all things.
Is this a ball of raging black fire? This is a black fire orb and a black flame bit. That's pretty nifty. I probably only want the black flame though. So once we get our faith up to 24, I think it is. Hold up. It says right here, in order to use the Sword of Night and Flame, I have to get my intelligence up to 34 and my faith up to 24. So that would make the cut.
Ah, I see you have undergone absolution. The miracle that blossoms from these grounds. Good.
Indeed.
As such, the bond you may have strained or
Indeed.
severed has
Lottie.
been restored to its rightful state of harmony.
My message was a
Be
praise.
mindful not to take for granted the serenity restored
Granite?
by this miracle. And take care never to break a bond again.
Let's not talk about Radagon again. Okay. Anyways, we're going to warp over to the other place we need to go, which is Royal Lucaria Academy. Okay, let's see if I'm a heavy build. Let's see what happens. Chris, I'm scared. I'm a heavy load. Okay, now you're right. I have to go light. Okay. I gotta go full queen armor. No poise. And with Godric's rune, everything's so much sweeter. And now I can use the the sword that I like. I can use Todd's sword. No, the Sword of Night and Flame. When he first started looking into this game, he's like, look at that YouTube that I sent. It's like, I'm going straight for that sword as soon as I get into this game. And I'm like, okay. Let me check. Where are my staffs? Oh, they're with my bows. No, I don't. I still have my staff of losses. So I have the Queen's Scepter. Magic Scepter of Renala, Queen of the Full Moon. Yeah? Oh. I was just over there. Okay. Well, that sounds great. Oh. Do I... What about talisman slots? Have you found any of those lately? Hey, Chris, I can use incantations now. Yeah, I can use Bestial Sling, Blood Flame Blade, and Poison Mist. Now, to cast incantations, I need something other than a staff, right? Yeah, I already got... I think maybe I have a couple of them, actually. I haven't leveled any of them. What do I have? What do I have? I'm just fine. I'm relieved that I finally did something with the larval tier. It was starting to ride on me. It's like, I don't want to play until I've freaking figured out what I want to do with my stats. Because yeah, I redistributed my stats. Those are my base stats. So with the Rune of Roderick, or whatever, the grafted, my vigor is now 18. So it's a little bit higher than I was expecting. Okay, what am I looking for here? Yes. That's how you know it's a Souls game. Oh, I have a claw mark seal. That's what the bestial one is. And I have a Godslayer seal, but my faith is not high enough yet. But I'm gonna try this sorcery and sword combo out. It's like it'd be like Denny's Grand Slam. Let's see. Oh shit. Oh shit. Chris. Now I know why Todd likes this sword so much. No, the the animations alone are worth it. Like Fashion Souls wise, you can do a magic beam, or you can do freaking fires, like what do you call it? Like a fire swarm in front of you. Oof. It uses up some FP though, which I foolishly did not take enough levels in, but we'll work on that. It'll be an uphill battle, but we'll decide what we want to make us survive longer. I think I did the right thing taking more cerulean tears than I am with them, because now I don't know yet, but my HP is up much higher now because I took a higher levels in vigor, like you suggested, but just enough, and I can't wear heavy armor anymore. I was trying to do some flex build stuff where I could wear heavier armor, but it just isn't in the cards. And I want to have fun with this character. I don't just want to finish the game. Gravity Well, Loretta's Great Bow. How much does... Let's see, how much is that? I'm trying to see what spells I should keep. Loretta's Great Bow uses at least a fourth of my FP bar. And... Yep, looks like I'm going to be chugging a lot of flasks. Oh, man. Yes, I full-heartedly restatted. And I'm not ashamed. I am not ashamed. I'm going to kill the queen now. I'm never going to restat again. Okay. Chris, I want to go see if the blacksmith's back, because I recently did an absolution thing. No. Ronnie? No. Where's that at? Who's... There's a witch at Ronnie's Rise. Yeah. She should be there now. Yeah. Uh, if I did absolution, you say it, you know, because I went to do the absolution, it took, and then it said, and I tried it again. It's like, you do not need absolution. So I'm like, okay, so we're good. Maybe. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going at the moment, but we'll figure it out eventually. Don't get up. Zombies, please lay down. Not interested. Oh shit, there's a wolf. Oh shit. I found him! He's here! Ah, the absolution went as planned. That's what my whole feed was about today. And Chris, nobody can hear what you're saying on the video. It's just it's like I'm talking to myself to them.
Well, look at you. We don't receive many visitors.
Well, yeah, I think
I presume you
they do
are
that for people's
tarnished?
safety because you don't know who would be watching my stuff. Anyways, he's reading a book.
Oh, pardon me. It's hardly my
It's hardly
I
my
am
place to
old,
ask.
so here I am, perhaps.
You have to talk to him twice. What can I purchase? Ooh. Somber smithing stones. And he's got number 3, which is what I need. And probably number 4. Thank you, Chris. Once again, because you helped me get here.
Something.
Oh, wait a minute. I need...
Oh, what
Be
when
safe.
I'm absorbed? If you come to I am, after all, you don't know. Brave Tarn is territory when the Raya Lucari after Levicarian, like conjuring, that is why unless you wish.
I can't sell things to him. I have to come here with money. And I don't have money. But we know how much stuff costs. We need to come here with like 20,000 souls one day. It's like, should I take a level or should I level up my weapons? You know what? There are a lot of games, like I was playing Ashen. That game, it is about leveling up and stuff, but it's not about stat distribution. It's about weapon upgrade. It's all about like what weapon you get and how you upgrade things. And there's other things like runes and talismans that you can equip that boost certain things. So if you find the right combination, your character would be great. And when you level up, it typically just basically boosts like your endurance and your HP. Oh, do you want to, like, hey, so, it's like 11:15. Do you want to go do something that's like semi-casual? Or is there something that, I mean, I'm sure you're not, if you're struggling with something, it's probably beyond me. Mm-hmm. Oh, I play this game like stealth-like, Chris. I don't want to fight enemies. I mean, unless I'm farming giants. What's my fire resistance like? Ooh. My pierce is negative. Oh, are you talking about those lions that jump around a lot? Oh, I hate those things. So the D, you said there's a site of grace in this little bend in the road. Mm-hmm. Is he a good guy? Okay, because I already got his head as a helmet. I hope so. I didn't know. He started attacking me, so I was like, oh, he must be a bad guy. So maybe not. Rena's Rise. So there should be a witch at Rena's Rise that I can talk to, correct? Ronnie's Rise. Okay. Rena's Rise is locked still. I don't know why. That seems convenient. Nice. All right. Whose rune? Have you found the Queen's rune yet? Or does she have one? Oh, she did. Oh, so it's not an equipable one. Okay. It's okay. I mean, as long as it benefits me somehow, I'm cool with it. Now, Rena or Ronnie or whoever I'm talking to, is she at the top here? Yes, she is. I see her. Nice outfit.
Oh, again we cross paths.
Oh, she's beautiful.
I believe I said my name was Rena when last we met. It pleaseth me to see Torrent hale and hearty, but tarnished. What business hast thou here? I have no memory of inking thee an invitation. No reason in particular thou claimest. Intriguing. Then mayhaps fate hath steered thee to this reunion. Wilt thou enter into my service? I am the witch Rani. I stole death long ago, and search now for the dark path.
Rot
that
View
I might
balcony.
one day
I remember that
upend the whole
place.
of it,
It's a very
and
rotten
rid the
view.
world of all that came before.
Doesn't
Well,
that have that bird,
has
that
that
death
roused
bird
thy
on the
interest?
perch or something? Yeah. Should I serve her? I mean, I
I
am a
see.
sorcerer. Maybe I should.
A choice well made. Thou art a rare sword. Not many would have accepted the offer, but I require as much of those under my command. I anticipate good work from thee.
Do I have to talk to her once or
Good.
twice?
There is. I have called. Heed not. I am sure the. Speak. Thou needst not. It hath been a
Oh, so you were the one. Lady Rani has explained everything. Again, I am Iji, the Karian royal family's dedicated blacksmith and Lady Rani's war counselor. I'm told that you are searching for Nokron with Blythe. I will give you whatever guidance I can, and pray for your success.
I already talked to him. The guy that he needed to be kicked in the butt or something.
My apology. I never I, for what? Do forgive me. Let us give all together.
Trying to remember exactly where Rot View balcony is. Is it in Kaled? Yeah, I see it.
Name's Blythe. Glad to have you aboard. Well, I'm situated in the Eternal City. I'm planning to go see if I can't find the... I'm going to see if I can't. Don't keep me wait.
Okay.
I see. Yes, I am. I don't know what it, but since I asked, I reside.
So I just talked to.
Tower close by. Come and pay me a visit. Should you wish to be of actual service to Mistress Rani.
This guy says
If it
I
were
need
up
to go to his
me,
tower
I
to
wouldn't
talk
waste
to him.
my time on the likes of you. But who am I to stand against the wishes of my lady? I reside in another...
Now, do I go talk to Ronnie before I go to his tower? What doorway? No.
I shall soon, and it will be this doll still.
Yeah, she's saying
I have
different
high
stuff.
look. I shall
So she
soon,
looked
and it will be
forward.
some. I have high look forward to the good news.
She looked forward to good news when she arises. Yay, slumber party. Ah, I like daggers. Maybe I should just ride out to the Rennie's Rise. I don't know. It made it sound too similar. Starlight shards? What's the starlight shard? Oh. Yeah, I was selling those too. I was like, what do I need FP for? What did puppets do? Oh, cool. Blocked shut for now. Damn it. I can't go to the tower. It's still shut. Of Rena's Rise. I have to go to Saluvis's first. Is that it? But that tower doesn't get unlocked after I'm done talking to him. The dagger, okay, nice. And what was the tower that I had to do the erudition gesture? Do you remember? Okay. Yes.
Well, you took... Did you not realize? Perhaps I'll give... I'd like you to find a woman called Nepheli to
I need to
administer
call
the potion.
Nepheli.
You can do that.
There's so many
can't you?
towers in this game.
Good.
Except
Now
the
I shall
task.
hand over the...
I have Saluvis's potion.
Find Nepheli and ensure she drinks it. I expect glad tidings, and soon. I've no time for idle. The only thing I... Are we under... I have enough.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and now I can't remember where the Madness Tower is. Kalid, Limgrave, or Loriah. Okay. I remember now. East of what manor? Oh yeah. Church of Inhibition. Is it there? Do I have to go to the Frenzy Flaming Tower? Frenzied Flame Village Outskirts? Gotcha. Because that's the tower where we killed the giant. That doesn't... Well, no, you don't need to kill giant, but once you kill him, he doesn't come back. So that's... And didn't we get something from killing him? Like a sorcery or something? I have to remember which way to go. I don't remember where the tower is, Chris. Do I go into the Frenzied Ruins? Oh, I see it now. I keep forgetting about my Rift Shield that boosts focus. It's just all of my armor boosts focus, so... Vitality? How close do I have to be to do the irradiation thing? Oh, stone mask. What kind of stone mask? That's the only mask that works? Or just any mask? It's working! It's working! The door is gone. The seal has been broken. Really? In here? Whoa, what is this? It's a giant ball of mask. It's Zeus mask dudes. He's a bad guy. not immune to fire. This sword of Night and Flame is priceless. Oh my goodness. So the sword mage is pretty decent so far. I mean, there's some problems, but yeah, I got my intelligence up, way up. Got my faith up. I don't know if I want to start studying incantations or not. But I am kind of interested in Cannon of Hyema. Gavel of Hyema. Okay, what does that do? Okay. Alright, Chris. So I can put this stuff on hold now. That was it, just those couple sorceries. Oh, that was worth it. And then Ronnie's quest line. What's the next step for that again? Curious, like, how, to what degree the absolution works. Yeah, it's like bring everybody back. She's alive.
There you are, my apprentice.
She's not hostile.
Shall we commence the lesson?
She acts as if nothing happened. I can buy Star Shower from her, but it's 10,000. And yeah. Same one. I can get Glintstone, Comet Shard. Nope. I know. And that's where I killed her. That's her. That's why I was confused. It's like, what are you doing here and why are you talking like this? It sounded to me like she was angry at me for something that I did or didn't do. So I killed her. Because I'm like, oh, she's my enemy now. And she's like, what are you doing? I'm like, fuck, what are you doing? And why are you looking guilty?
Well, I took you for no matter. It's lay out your arms.
I got a new Ashes of War thing. It's called Thop's Barrier. Thops. So the sorcery guy that maybe probably died. Erect a magical force field to deflect sorceries and incantations. Can I? It's just for shields? They still don't have anything for staffs yet. It does not boost that shield at all. I gave you a shield, didn't I? Did I give you a shield? Yeah, did I give you a shield? Okay. Would it be a good idea for me to have a shield that deflects 80% magic damage? Okay, at any rate, Thop's barrier turns my shield into a deflector. Yeah. Wonder if
Back already, no matter.
I'm wondering if I should duplicate that one, because I have a duplication left for Ashes of War. I'm just really curious if that would be good or not. So I have a dagger and a pretty badass sword. Oh, I can't do Ashes of War on any of the oh man. I might as well do a duplication of the shields then. Right? The shield. I don't know. You said there's a better one out there? I know. But the Lost Ashes of War are rare. It's a rare drop. And it's a rare item. Because it lets you duplicate any Ash of War, including Loretta's Slash for pole arms and twin blades. I mean, what if I get a twin blades that I've got enough dexterity to use? That's another thing. Did I show you the bone weapons that I have? Okay, so you probably got it too, because you fought a guy in the round table hold, right? It's called Clinging Bone. Clinging Bone. It's like the Dark Hand from Dark Souls, except it's an actual weapon that pretty badass, and it scales with Arcane. And you have to have Arcane of 16 to wield it, by the way. So that's why I leveled up to 16 Arcane. I might as well. It's level 4. Level 2 Sword of Night and Flame, level 4 Clinging Bone, and level 5 Recollect. Because I only should be carrying one sword at a time, realistically. And I do have this pretty badass greatsword. It scales with intelligence, but my strength is at 15, and I need 19. And you're not an intelligence build, are you, Chris? Are you interested in things other than faith scaling things? Like, would you like a begotten short bow? Or do you have that? You want a whip? Oh, also, Chris, let me tell you something else I did with my D&D character. So I took a cantrip, the Thorn Whip, and I have something else that I can cast on a melee attack. I forget what it is. All these spells. Okay, so yeah, absorb elements, and then I can use that in combination with Thorn Whip, so I can be like Simon Belmont. I was thinking about this. I'm like, I'm either all the Witcher characters, or, you know, I'm all of the Castlevania characters wrapped into one with this character. In a way, I mean, I like being a utility character because I fancy myself a strategist, but I don't want to be the leader because I still don't know how to play the game. I mean, I can play the game, but I didn't grow up playing this stuff. I just found out that it was something to do like recently, and I only ever heard people talk about it. And my guidance counselor in I went to private school my senior year, and my guidance counselor had this horror story about when he used to play Dungeons and Dragons and trip acid, and something about he got possessed. Yeah, he got possessed by. He used to hallucinate while he was playing Dungeons and Dragons. So he was actually one of those people that they made the movie about that actually was in the game and had supernatural abilities or something. Yeah, my guidance counselor. He was one of those born again guys, and maybe he is. He's telling us like I used to be like this guy who got stoned and played too much D&D, and then I got possessed by a demon, and then I watched one of those things on TV where the preacher told me to pray, and then the demons left, and I sort of believe him, I do believe in that sort of stuff, which is why I try and, this Dungeons and Dragons stuff is not, that's why I like Adventurers League. It teaches people control to the limitations. Because if you go too far, then you might lose yourself psychologically or whatever. Like when you told us about, hey, I give you a heads up about the Curse of Strahd, this and that. Because you're absolutely right. Some people psychologically aren't able to handle that, or maybe Dungeons and Dragons in general. And it could have been a case of that, But, he actually believed that he was possessed by a demon. And I can see, because I was talking to my brother about it, and it's like, people that get too wrapped up in their fantasy where it's like becomes a part of their ego, like an alter ego. yeah, that could happen. Is that what you're talking about with? Did you ever think about that with DMing and see people that were weird like that? Yeah, some people are just theatrical and enjoy doing that stuff. But some people, like, you ever see like that happen where people just kind of like feel like they actually, yeah, like they actually become the character for real and have mood swings about it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. And I'm dealing with students that may or may not have those problems. And if I decide to, because, you know, they don't want to go anywhere. They always come to Hillel, so if maybe they have something to do there where they feel safe, because, man, aside from being Jewish, some of these kids don't feel safe in general because they're young and in a big place for the first time on their own. Sometimes crazy people, you know. This is Indiana. And I try to tell people, it's like, no, people aren't like, in general, they're not outwardly harmful towards Jews. But I have heard quite a few people say things to aggravate Jews. I just, you know, I want to keep them safe, but, you know, it's like, and, you know, most of them don't have a car. And like a couple weeks back, they was like, hey, I thought you were going to start DMing and stuff. So like, dude, I'm not ready yet for that. I don't think you're ready for that. I don't think we're ready for that because I'm also doing a bunch of other stuff here. It's like, yeah, maybe we can have some downtime and figure out more about you kids. And we'll talk about that because game night is definitely a thing. I just don't know about homebrew because like what I was saying, like homebrew could be even more dangerous to those susceptible, right? But what if they have like autism or something? Is that an issue? Okay. Yeah. And I worry about him. And I do care about him. I do care what he has to say. It's just, I have to put a Brad filter on at some point. Mm-hmm. Well, I majored in anthropology, and I'm a student of other physical sciences. So, I'm, you know, he seems like a great guy otherwise, but I'm really fascinated how he processes things. And this was a huge thing when I was going to Purdue. It's talking about how people that are with disabilities have functional disabilities. So there's something about Brad that's marketable. Like he could find a job doing something, but you'd have to be in a specific in a particular place with a certain opportunities available, and who knows? I mean, there were all sorts of lectures talking about like how people were saying something about people with hearing loss are better at doing certain things than other people. And with his, it's like the eyesight thing. Maybe he's better at doing other things because of the lack of that sensory thing. And man, it's just, and you know, I have disability as well, but I don't know. I might have some sort of cognitive thing. I definitely have anxiety disorder, and I have OCD. It's not terrible, and I have conditioned myself to keep it down. So I'm not. I mean, I have been considering doing the Tai Chi classes, but I do sort of know some of the techniques already because I've seen them done. You know, Bruce Lee does them all the time in his movies. And you know, I was talking to somebody about Tai Chi, and it's like, why did you want to study Tai Chi? It's not really a martial. It's like, it is a martial art. It's just like, it's used for therapy too. It's like why they couldn't outlaw martial arts. No, they tried to outlaw martial arts in Brazil or something, and so there was a dance form called Capoeira that was a dance form, and they were still allowed to use because there was a lot of uprisings and revolutions and stuff, you know, political things. I don't know. That's just what my friend told me. He had a Brazilian exchange student, and you know, it's like he knew this stuff. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. He was really into Brazilian culture for a while, and I studied a little bit about Brazilian culture, but mostly like what you might refer to as primitive culture, like tribal, like people that live in the jungle and have never left the jungle, and they kill people that come near their territory. Those kind of people I've studied, but that's in the rainforest where it's not in town. But I did study a lot about Brazilian stuff too in my studies. I studied about Japanese Brazilians who decided to go back to Japan later, and how they were sort of resented by some but appreciated by others because they brought like a different culture to Japan, and Japan has become quite American over the years because you know how Japanese like to borrow things from other cultures and try and do their own spin on it. You got it. You watch anime, right? Okay, so you know. Yeah. So I think that they were like there's that side, the traditional side, that's like, well, they contaminated their Japanese blood with European blood or whatever. And then there's that other side that's like, oh, this is good for business. Fealty? Or Confucian? Are you talking about Confucianistic sort of? Yeah, so well, they were trying to go socialist a long time ago, and they still sort of are. But now, I mean, they're more capitalists than ever. And it conflicts with certain principles from the various disciplines, ancient disciplines. It butts heads with it, I mean, I don't know a whole lot about Japanese politics. I do know a tad about Chinese politics. But I think they're both mostly run by old crime families, like Yakuza and whatever Chinese mafia is out there. I don't think triads are Chinese mafia, are they? They're more like henchmen. Anyways, yeah. But that's been around forever. Gangs are a part of every civilization. Every civilization. When I say civilization, I mean gangs aren't really a thing if you're in a tribe, right? I mean, maybe there's cliques. Yeah. So that's why I did a research paper that said maybe small group idea is better than having one overly centralized conglomerate, The big governments tend to make people unhappy. And we're always at war with each other, but then you're always at war with each other with tribes. It's just different wars, and the casualties are fewer. It doesn't mean that the casualties are any less painful. It's just okay. It raises the potency of incantations. I have something. It shortens spell casting time. I should equip that. Raises the potencies, and I took off the charm that raises my vitality, Prince of Death's Pustule. So my vitality went down. Johnny, tell him how much it went down. It went down. Wow. Well, I have to decide whether or not I want Radagon's Scar Seal, which raises attributes but increases damage taken, or Prince of Death's Pustule, which raises vitality. It's a tough choice because it's a difference between damage output and protection, damage negation, vitality. It does considerably raise my vitality. Raises attributes. Oh my goodness, Chris. It would not affect my intelligence or faith, but it would lower my endurance, my strength, my dexterity, my figure. Ugh. Guess I'm gonna have to be less vital, Chris. It's vital that I lower my vitality. See if the chick came back. Nope. Yes. Hold on, let me look. Who? Yeah. Yes I do. Okay. Sounds great. Hold on. So should I have more vitality or more resistances? Yeah. Oh. David Bowie. I'll get him over there. He's weak against gravity. You see, ladies and gentlemen, gravity always wins in the end. Take it from Mr. Meteorite Staff. And also Mr. Reduvia. Did I show you this, Chris? Chris. The dark hand is now the bony hand. Sometimes gets invaded by randos. The bards will tell tales of the invader that we just encountered. Maybe. I'll have to go back and look at this feed later and see what I'm still streaming. Weird. Is this the new Dragon's Tales? Do I have a bloodier weapon than this? Hold on, I have a sickle. Causes blood loss buildup. Oh, the Golthias staff. Oh, what's it called? Or is it the Staff of Withering? The Staff of Withering is also a lifesteal weapon. It's like Superman. And then it's like guilty. Kneel before Zod. Look how much bleed build up there is. It's all 17,000. It's too much work. Immune to fire. Well, unless it was an ice dragon. The scythe is not good, but is it frost buildup? Would that work? That oh yeah. I love it's like it's this little tiny dagger and then I go like my dagger gets erections. Boom. Cuts. Alright. He's taking a long time to dissolve. Okay, I got a dragon heart. A new draconic power is available. Now, so are these incantations, these dragon powers? And you have to have pretty high faith to use them, right? Really? Because my faith is 24 right now. I feel a little bit more faithful than I was previously. And I'm immediate. Yeah. 16. Excellent. So I need to make a trip to Dragon Island with like a hefty number of runes. Oh. Here, you want to see the staff? You want to see the queen's staff? Oops. This. Okay. Okay, what does it do? Good question. That. Woo. Isn't that cool? Woo. Interesting staff. I can't effectively use it. Apparently it can be a weapon. Which is why, but I need 60 intelligence to use this bad boy. The Queen's Scepter. It's called Carrion Regal Scepter. So, in the meantime, the meteorite staff is best. What? I can be I'll be the staff merchant. I'll pretend I'm an NPC. Dude, if this was like open world, like if this was like World of Warcraft where you could interact with anybody, Staff of Guilty, Prince of Death staff. What is that? Bastard stars? What is it? What's bastard stars? What is it? It's a weapon. I'm trying to find it. Okay. You don't have you tried to use it? I have just enough dex to use it. I have just barely enough dex to use it. Let me see. Wow. That's an interest. That looks like it goes with my outfit. Look, Fashion Souls Oscar goes to. I don't know. I'm not entering any contest. Oh. Yeah, I forgot about that. Use a what? Oh. Hold up. Dude. I like this. This is perfect for a sorcerer. Ooh. I didn't even... Nebula. Leaves a dark cloud of stars in its wake that lingers briefly before exploding. Dark stars. Am I a dark sorcerer now? Imbued with the power by remembrance of Astel. Ooh, wow. Comprised the form of natural born of the void. This sounds pretty dark. Thank you so much. That was a huge personal sacrifice. Holy shit. So I can come back and do this over and over again? Okay. You did? How many? 120. Oh, you got more than I did. Oh, you had more. So you have enough to take a level. I'm gonna have to think long and hard about this if I want to level, or if I want, how much do I want to level and how much do I want to level up weapons? Because is it hard? Am I gonna die with 80,000 souls? And don't walk into the molten rock wall. It's probably like 3,000 degrees Celsius. Melt your face off. I actually was watching something interesting. It was like a YouTube video where they melted a cube of tungsten and they put it on a steak and watched how it turned, and you watch it just slowly turn like to a dull gray. Tungsten is the weirdest element I have ever seen on fire. Oh, I'm falling off with you on purpose. Sorry, it's like, okay. And I screwed up. But I got you. I got this. I think I can get this. Oh, wow. Who would have ever thought any of this shit would be up here? Chris, you are much better at this game than I am. At least in several respects that I am not good in. One, well, oh, I almost forgot something. One thing, you're more observant than I am. That's why I have to have a spyglass, so that I can see the lay of the lands and all those happy little trees. Alcove. This is the... Oh. Full of fungi of unknown. Oh shit. Did you take any damage? But you came back. Because I didn't jump. I would have died. That was cool. And I caught it all on video. That's awesome. It was weird. It was like watching some shit from Tron. It's like, player 2 ready. And then you regenerated, right? Okay. What's down here, Chris? That's this. No, I don't. Are you sure it's safe? Have you jumped down here before? I have close to 80,000 souls. Level 69. It's pretty valuable to me. Okay. You're right. You're right. I should stop being scaredy. Okay, I'll put on the cat's ring. Hold on. Where is it? I know. That's cool. Okay. So we have to jump at the same time. Do I run it? Do I run and jump? Like Geronimo? We are beyond the boundaries of the multiplayer area. Oh. We're trying to go outside of the grid, and the the master control program won't let us leave. Holy shit. Okay, one more time, Chris, just so that we have to do it at the count of 3, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Still doing it. I'll mark this on my map and come back later. In that graveyard area. Okay, I'll take a screenshot of it. Yeah, I'll take a screenshot. Oh, that's cool. See, this is what the multiplayer experience is all about, and I'm glad that they do that. Are you there? Were you close? Were you close? I see. I wonder if there's like an actual way down there, or if it's just really beyond the bounds of multiplayer because I have not unlocked enough stuff yet. Where are you? Were we? Interesting. But we found a glitch. It's like, Chris, this is epic. We found something that we can't do. Oh my goodness. That was cool though. Dude, you should join like the praise the sun people. Do you die? That's so cool though. We can't die. The secret to immortality, folks, is right here. Or possibly... You know what I say. Whoa! Oh. Okay. Oh my god. Chris, I gotta go think about this for a while. How much does it cost to... how much do I want to invest in somber smithing stones? Is that right? And then what can I do with the somber smithing stones that I have now, and how much is that going to cost to upgrade which weapons? And then if I am going to be able to take level, because as it stands right now, I could take at least 2 levels and be level 6. No, next level up. And then I would still have money left over to spend on other things to upgrade my. Book of Armaments. So I have the Misery Chord, which is +8. No. I have Reduvia, which is +5. My Sword of Night and Flame is +2. Regalia of Arcane is +4. What about staffs? I don't think I have any staffs. Except for maybe the Queen's staff. But I'm not terribly worried about upgrading that all the way yet because I don't even have the intelligence to use it. Yeah. I mean, that Sword of Night and Flame, that's probably like one of those things where it's like you gotta be a faith intelligence build, sort of. Because you would have, and your intelligence is probably not as high as what I have. Maybe it is. What's your intelligence? Oh yeah, it's a little bit lower. You have to get your intelligence up to 34 to use that sword. But I mean, it looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. No, you're right. It's just definitely mostly for cosmetics, but it's fun too. It adds some flair. I mean, like, it's something that it's like surprising the enemy with something like, you know, like this. You know, they like, oh, he's got a little bitty dagger. What are you gonna do? What's he do? Nibble your bum? Oh yeah, that does damage. That does damage though, right? Like holy damage. Dude, I wasted so much FP on that invader. Oh shit. There's a big freaking glowy thing over here for me. That's not the way it works. Chris, I fell off. Fuck it. Yes. But I don't know how I'm gonna get up or down safely. I don't think I can get down safely. Chris, what happens if I fall? Hug the wall? Yeah, sort of, yes. I died, Chris. Reincarnation. Nope. Well, I'll look on the map. I don't remember where the last place I rested, or if I was near one of the statues of Markia or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? Markia is something of like a evil queen, isn't she? Should I summon you again? Okay. So I have to ride there. Is it safe to ride? I'm just following the waypoint on my HUD display. Now I'm trying to figure out how I can get down there safely because can't really see them. How do I get there safely? I don't remember. Oh, I found a ledge to fall onto. What's that? I don't know yet. I don't know yet. Yeah, I bet you they still are on the route somewhere. There's something big and bad down there. Yeah, I have to jump onto the branch, Chris, to get my soul. Hug the wall, you said. Now what? Keep hugging the wall, or just try and jump to the next route and slide down, or what? You survived. Yeah. I slipped. I don't know. Maybe it's because my endurance is low. I don't know. My dexterity is lower. I think it's 22. And I don't know. Maybe I should have tried doing the mount thing. Fucking gnarly ass tree again. Okay, guys. Don't come to this tree. Especially, I'm retrieving lost runes and hopefully teleporting fuck out of here.